Well, I could be happy the rest of my life with my Cinnamon Girl. Could you?
Yeah, that's a good song, actually.
Absolutely. Hey, folks, I am the Mighty Plantain. We got Boosh on board. We are checking out Cinnamon Roll Imperial Ale.
From Southern Tier.
Southern Tier. Boosh picked this one out at the local beer store, caught his eye. And I gotta say, I agree. A lot of the Southern Tier. They're dessert beers. I think of them as dessert beers.
Well, and actually, it's what it does
flavors.
say. That's what it does say on the bottle.
Yeah.
It is a dessert type beer,
They've been pretty solid so far.
or even a breakfast beer, actually, as far because cinnamon rolls good usually for breakfast, but
Yeah. We all joke about beer for breakfast, but if you actually do it, you're a fucking alcoholic. So.
Well, not really. No, you're not.
That's denial.
No,
You know,
you're not.
the first step to fixing your problem is admitting that you have one.
Well, the thing is, if you have to have the beer in the morning, then yes, you are an alcoholic. But if you don't have to have it and still drink it, you're not an alcoholic.
No, beer in the morning's not bad.
And that's right.
I've been on a bender or two.
Me too.
Alright, let's crack these bad boys open.
And the ones that we've had from Southern Tier they've all been really good.
Yeah, I don't think I've had a single loser from them yet.
Yes, and they've all had pretty much the flavors that you were expecting.
Mm-hmm.
Like the chocolate.
Chocolate. Oh my god, the 3X chocolate. It was like a glass full of chocolate bar. It was amazing.
Mm-hmm.
Now it says it's an imperial ale, but that's actually pretty dark. It's dark like a brown ale or a porter.
And see, at the Brewfest, we had the Thickman.
Thickman was
And that tasted like a York's peppermint patty.
a nice chocolatey mint
Yes.
combo.
And you tried the orange one too, right?
Chocolate orange. I think we did that together. I haven't posted it yet, but we drank that together.
I don't think we did. I
I'll
don't
have
remember
to go back
that.
into the archives and
I
check.
don't remember that.
Now, there's not a lot of light coming through this, but where it does, you can see that it is slightly hazy. I'm going to try and get that right up to
And
the
you
camera.
can see that it definitely has a red tinge to it. And smelling it, you can definitely tell there's cinnamon in it.
Now, there is a nice red tinge. It's hazy. I can see flecks down in the very bottom of the glass. It doesn't seem very effervescent.
It definitely smells like a cinnamon roll.
Nope. Dipped my nose right in it. Wasn't paying attention.
What it has is that the little jars of that probably your mother has in her cabinet
With the pre-mixed cinnamon
for
and sugar.
the cinnamon sugar. That's what it smells
toast.
like. Yes,
Yeah.
and that's exactly what it smells like.
I hear you. I know what you're talking about the second you said it because I'm right on the same page with the aroma.
And it definitely, actually, we have actually probably one of the best delis here in town, Big G's. One of the best delis in the state.
Big G's in Winslow,
Big
Maine.
G's.
Check it out if you're in the area.
And they have those.
Don't tell people. Don't tell them. The best thing is getting somebody who's never been there to go in and then them seeing how fucking huge everything is.
Yep.
No, go ahead. Order a whole sandwich. It's cheaper. It'll be better.
Or really.
And then when they see the damn thing come out.
Yeah, but it's worth it.
Yes.
The only other thing is Google it.
Yeah. Big G's Deli in Winslow, Maine. Definitely a good place to visit. And if you know somebody who hasn't been there yet, take them, but don't warn them.
Yes.
You'll know what we're talking about if you've been there.
Yes.
And if you haven't been there and you don't know what we're talking about, or you weren't able to figure it out, then you'll still be in for a surprise. Anyway. Yeah, that's all I'm really getting is that sweet cinnamon. Maybe an undertone of a roasty aroma.
Yes, there is that roasty, toasty type cinnamon roll. It's really what it smells like is a cinnamon roll.
It's got a nice medium mouthfeel. It's actually got a lighter mouthfeel than I was expecting based on the appearance.
Yep. It really tastes...
Holy shit, that's cinnamon.
Yeah.
A sweet cinnamon. I mean, there's a bitter finish to it, but up front, it's nice sweet cinnamon. Not like the other cinnamon beers we've had that were like
Well, they tried getting them cinnamon spicy more than just actually letting the flavors of a beer convalesce.
Yeah, I'm thinking so of like Weyerbacher's Sinsanity. I don't know if you've had that one.
No, I haven't.
But it was basically that cloying cinnamon flavor that they were, like you said, they were trying to get the spiciness and the burn of the cinnamon out.
See, this is actually getting to be that. It almost has like an allspice type flavor as well.
Maybe a bit in the finish. That bitterness in the finish gives you a hint of different spices.
Oh, well, it kind of tastes like there's some nutmeg in it.
Could be. And that may be what they were counting on to invoke more of the cinnamon roll. Because a lot of your cinnamon rolls, the breads, have more than just cinnamon thrown into them. Yep. There's a couple of different spices that bring out some of the sweetness and enhance it.
Well, and also some of them have raisins put in them too.
Yeah,
and I'm getting
those raisins out.
Now, see, as far as that flavor, the raisins kind of add that little bit of a flavor when you bite into it, but not too much. But I don't care about the raisins neither. So,
pardon, not a fan.
I'd rather have just the cinnamon and the glaze that's on it. See, that's what this is kind of missing, is that sweet glaze that's on it.
Yeah, it's very reminiscent of a bready, cinnamony with a bit of a bitter finish.
Yeah,
there's no sweetness to balance.
Without that cinnamon glaze on top, that's really what this is getting for a flavor, and it actually is a very, very tasty beer.
Yeah, and like I said, the mouthfeel being lighter than expected based on the appearance is helping it go down a lot easier.
Yes.
But yeah, it's basically a very cinnamony beer without being cloying or unpleasant.
Yep.
It's just
see, the other thing is that I'm getting to is we didn't have it in the refrigerator for too long to actually cool it off.
Yeah.
And I'm kind of wondering if that's actually getting that flavor out too.
Mm. Well, with a lot of these spicier beers, or the spice-based beers, especially something with this kind of look to it, you want to kind of let it warm up closer to room temp. You don't want it to be fully chilled anyway. I'm thinking that was probably a good call on that.
Yes, and it actually is chilled a little bit right now. You can get that little bit of a cooler drink. But this would actually be a very good complement to a cinnamon roll,
an actual
in the morning roll. Yes. In the morning at brunch time. But it's very good, very very good.
I'm gonna hit it with a 4 out of 5.
I'm actually gonna hit it with a 5.
Perfect 5 out of 5 from you. Nice.
Yep. Nice. And only because it has the flavor that you were expecting.
Yeah.
Because you do have some beers out there they say that it's a certain thing on the label, but it doesn't taste like it.
No, it is exactly what it claims to be. Cinnamon roll.
That's one thing, and really, it has the flavors, it has all that, and it really is a very well-balanced beer, I think.
Yeah, absolutely. I think the only thing holding me back from rating it higher is the fact that there's no sweetness to it, and
doesn't have that addition.
Yeah, I've had beers with a nice spice-forward flavor before.
Yeah.
And this just falls right into one of those. It's good. It's absolutely delicious. A 2.5 would be an average beer, so 4 is a high rating.
Oh, yes.
But I'm just not quite ready to bump it up to the full 5. But you're definitely enjoying it more than I am, I can tell. So that's just 2 opinions on it. Make sure to hit us up down below.
We welcome yours.
Nobody knows who Fred Nutter is anymore. Nobody who's actually watching these videos, anyway, because
that's true.
They probably weren't born when he went off the air.
Channel 6, WCBS, WCSH,
or 2,
actually.
WLBZ.
WLBZ in Bangor, WCSH in Portland.
Maine, for those of you out of state or out of the country.
Yep. It was the TV station that I used to watch all the time. I still do, actually. As far as the news, Fred Nutter.
Yep. Channel 2 and Channel 6 editorials. That's our opinion. We welcome yours. Anyway, we got used to growing up with that.
And we do welcome yours.
Yep. Hit us up down in the comments, the email link down below. Let us know what you have to say about the beer. While you're at it, make sure to like and share the video. And don't forget to subscribe so you get a notification.
And if you have a favorite beer that you want us to taste that we haven't, go ahead and mention it.
Absolutely.
Or send it to us.
If you subscribe, you'll get a notification whenever a new beer review is posted. But yeah, like Boosh said, we're always open to viewer suggestions. We want to hear about them.
And also, if you have a home brew.
We'll take home brews.
Or somebody else that does have a home brew.
Yeah. We're willing to review pretty much anything, especially if it's free. So send those beers in. Give me a shout out. We'll get you the P.O. box info and, well,
sometimes.
Yeah. Boosh doesn't spend much time in the comment section on YouTube, but once in a while he'll check them out. Anyway, make sure to like, share, and subscribe. Give us a heads up with any suggestions or beers that you have that you want to send in to be reviewed. Till next time, thanks for tuning in. Couldn't have said it better myself. Cheers.
Keep drinking.